What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel, Short and Sweet Bets. Thank you for being here. Today is Saturday, July 27th. We got 16 games on today's slate. I'm going to go through all the games, give you my picks and predictions, and I'll give you my final plays, and I'll put the final plays down in the comments below as well. Yesterday, tough day. We hit 4 and 5, negative day. 4 wins, 5 losses. Got our butts kicked. Sucked. But it is what it is. We take the losses with the wins with the losses, okay? And we keep rolling, all right? Come have fun with me. Like, subscribe, comment down below. Come join me. Come follow my picks. Don't take my picks. Either way, it's up to you. You make your choices, all right? Let's get right into today's games. First up, we got the Texas Rangers taking on the Toronto Blue Jays. You got Lorenzen on the mound for the Rangers, and you got Guzman on the mound for the Blue Jays. I do like the Rangers today. I think they do win the game. Over-under is 8.5. I do stay under 8.5. Lorenzen's a better pitcher, I believe. He's been looking better. Guzman's been getting hit up a lot, so I do think the Rangers get to him and put up a few runs. But I do think it stays under 8.5. Next game, we got the San Diego Padres taking on the Baltimore Orioles. You got King on the mound for the Padres and Kramer on the mound for the Orioles. The over-under is 9. I'm taking the Padres to win this game outright. I do think the Padres have a better pitcher on the mound, and Kramer's been getting hit up a lot against different teams. I do like Padres on this game today. The over-under is 9. I do think this stays under 9. Again, I think probably won't have a final play in that. It's just because both teams might put up a bunch of runs, but I think it stays under 9. I think it's like a 5-2 game or 4-2 game. Padres win, but I digress. Next game, we got the Atlanta Braves taking on the New York Mets. Schwallenbach on the mound for the Braves, and Magellan's on the mound for the Mets. The Mets have won the last 2 games. They've been balling, but today I do think the Braves win this game. Schwallenbach's been looking pretty good. Magellan has been looking pretty meh. Not that good. Been getting hit up. The over-under is 8.5. I do think this game stays under 8.5. But again, the Mets have been balling, so they could put up a bunch of runs. But I don't think so. All right, next game, we got Cincinnati Reds taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. You have Abbott on the mound for the Reds and Littell on the mound for the Rays. Over-under set at 7.5. I do like the Reds to win this game today. Abbott's been looking pretty decent. Littell's been looking pretty, no. He's been getting hit up, I think. He's been getting hit up. I do like the Reds to win this game today. Over under 7.5. I do see it going over 7.5. I think both teams put up a bunch of runs, but I do think the Reds win the game. Next game, you got the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. You got Carrasco on the mound for the Guardians, and you got Phillips on the mound for the Phillies. Over under is at 9.5. Not really sure who wins this game. If I had to choose, I would take the Phillies to win the game today. I do think it stays under 9.5. Probably won't have a final play in this game, but I think that's the way it goes. Next game, you got the Minnesota Twins taking on Detroit Tigers. You got Ryan on the mound for the Twins and Scooble on the mound for the Tigers. Over under 7. I do like the Tigers to win this game. I think the Tigers win this game outright, and I do think it goes over 7. Scooble is a beast. Scooble is a beast on the mound. Really good. He might get traded, maybe, but he's a beast. He is a beast. I think Tigers win this game outright, and I do think it goes over 7. Next game, Colorado Rockies taking on San Francisco Giants. You got Feltner on the mound for the Rockies and Snell on the mound for the Giants. The over-under set at 7.5. I do like the Rockies today in this game. I think Feltner has a better game. I think Feltner is decent. And Snell's been getting hit up. I think the Rockies have a better play today. Over-under 7.5. I do think it gets over 7.5. I think both teams put up a bunch of runs and it gets easily over 7.5. Next game, you got the Miami Marlins taking on Milwaukee Brewers. You have Meyer on the mound for the Marlins and Savale on the mound for the Brewers. I do like the Marlins to win this game today. Savale From what I've seen, he's been getting hit up a lot. I think the Marlins do get the win today. Myers, decent, but I think Savali gets hit up a lot. The over-under is 8. If I had to choose, I think this game stays under 8, but probably won't have a final play in it. Next game, LA Dodgers taking on Houston Astros. You got Robleski on the mound for the Dodgers and Blanco on the mound for the Astros. Over-under is 8.5. I do like the Dodgers to win this game today. I think Robleski had been looking pretty decent. Blanco has been getting hit up. I believe, and I do think the Dodgers win this game. The over-under is 8.5. I can see this game going over 8.5. I think both teams put up a bunch of runs, and it gets over 8.5. Next game, you got the Chicago Cubs taking on the Kansas City Royals. You got Imanaga on the mound for the Cubs, and Lugo on the mound for the Royals. Over-under is 8.5. I do like the Cubs to win this game. Imanaga, he's a beast. He's really good. I like him very much in this game today. Lugo, he's all right, but not. I think the Cubs have a better pitcher on the mound today. Over-under is 8.5. I do see this game staying under 8.5. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. I do think the Cubs take it, though. Next game, we got the Washington Nationals taking on St. Louis Cardinals. You got Irvin on the mound for the Nationals and Gibson on the mound for the Cardinals. Over-under 8. I do like the Nationals to win this game today. I think they have a better pitcher on the mound today. Irvin looks pretty decent. Gibson's been getting hit up. I'm taking the Nationals today. Over-under is 8. I do think this game stays under 8. Both teams struggle to get runs sometimes. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. If I had to choose, I'd say under 8. Next game, Seattle Mariners taking on Chicago White Sox. Got Wu on the mound for the Mariners. And Fetty on the mound for the White Sox. Over-under is 7.5. I do like the White Sox to win this game today. I think they'll sneak in and get a win today. I think both pitchers are pretty solid. Wu's solid. Fetty's pretty solid. I like both pitchers. They're both pretty good. Over under 7.5. I think it stays under 7.5. Like I said, both pitchers are pretty solid. It's going to be a low scoring game. Probably going to be 2-1 White Sox, I believe. That would be my lean. Next game, we got the New York Yankees taking on the Boston Red Sox. Over under is 9.5. You got Stroman on the mound for the Yankees. Crawford on the mound for the Red Sox. I am taking the Red Sox today in this game. Crawford is a beast. Last time he played the Yankees, he was pretty solid against them. Stroman, he's okay, but he's been getting hit up. I do like the Red Sox to win this game. Over-under is 9.5. I do think this game gets over 9.5. I think both teams put up a bunch of runs. I think the Red Sox put up more. I'd say probably 7-3, right above 9.5. 7-4. I can see that game happening. Next game, Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Arizona Diamondbacks. You got Gonzalez on the mound for the Pirates and Fat on the mound for the Diamondbacks. Over-under is 8.5. I do like the Diamondbacks in this game to win. Fat's pretty good. Gonzalez, he's okay, but Fat's pretty good. Over-under is 8.5. I can see this game going over 8.5. Diamondbacks can score a lot of runs, and Pirates could put up a couple, so I think it goes over 8.5. Next game, Oakland Athletics taking on Los Angeles Angels. You got Spence on the mound for Athletics and Anderson on the mound for the Angels. Over-under is at 9. I am taking the Athletics to win this game today. I do think Spence is a better pitcher on the mound today, but again, it could go either way, but I do think the Athletics win this game. Over-under at 9. I'm not sure. Probably not going to have a play in this game if I had to choose. I'd say I'll take the under 9. Could be a low-scoring game, but again, probably won't have a final play in this. Right? I believe that is all the games. I believe that's all the games for today. So I'm going to give you my final plays. of today's games, and they are. So I got 3 over-unders and 6 money line straight up picks. We're gonna take the Tigers Twins over 7, game total over 7. We're gonna take the Rockies Giants game total over 7.5. We're gonna take the Cubs and Royals under 8.5. Those are 3 over-unders. And then for the money line, straight up, we're going to take the White Sox to win, the Cubs to win, the Dodgers to win, the Padres to win, Red Sox to win, and the D-backs to win, Diamondbacks to win. Those are the 6 straight up plays. 9 total final plays, 9. Again, Tigers Twins over 7, Rockies Giants over 7.5, Cubs Royals under 8.5, and then the White Sox beat the Mariners, Cubs beat the Royals, Dodgers beat the Astros, Padres beat the Orioles, Red Sox beat the Yankees, D-backs beat the Pirates. Those are going to be my final plays. I'll put those down in the comments below. Please like, comment, subscribe. Tell me if you agree with my picks. Tell me if you don't agree with my picks. Tell me I'm crazy on my picks. Whatever you want. Leave a comment down below, please. Subscribe, like. Come join me. Come have fun getting this party started. Please, come join me. I'll take any comments you got, any suggestions you have. Let me know. All right? We'll see you in the next video. Peace.